Good afternoon, it's Jeff and Wilma at Budroom, and this afternoon I want to show you this mulberry jam that we just made. It's mulberry and ginger, and we had a taste of it and we both reckon it's absolutely beautiful from our homegrown mulberries and ginger. We've got a fair sized saucepan here that just finished cooking, so we're going to show you how we go about making this. All these mulberries came out of our tree, our second crop out of our mulberry tree. So next year is going to be a real good crop. It's looking good for a real good crop for next year. I've been saving these in the freezer for this day. So what I'm doing is cutting them all into small pieces, probably 2 or 3 pieces or even 5 pieces out of each mulberry. First thing I'm going to do is put in half a cup of lemon juice and lemon zest combined. I've been saving that in the freezer. I'm going to add in half a cup of my ginger syrup and half a cup of my finely grated crystallised ginger. I'll put that in. What I'm going to do is measure out how many cups of this mulberry we get and then calculate the sugar. So I'm going to put in half a cup of sugar for every cup of chopped mulberry. So this is number 8 cups. So I had to use a little bit out of the mulberries we got from our number 2B site. So what I'm going to do is turn the heat on and bring this to a simmer and then let it simmer for about 15 minutes. In the meantime I'll measure out my sugar. So I'm going to get 4.5 cups of sugar. So this has been simmering for 15 minutes, so what I'm going to do is increase the temperature and add my 4.5 cups of sugar and stir it through. I'm recording, woman.
Oh, sorry, Jim.
So, and then I'm just going to bring this back to the boil and then let it simmer for about 30 minutes. So our jam has been sort of half boiling and half simmering for the last 30 minutes. What I'm going to do now is increase the temperature. I'm going to add 50 gram packet of jam setter. I'm doing this solo at the moment. Add my whole packet of jam setter and stir it as I go. I'm just going to stir it, bring this to a hard boil for 5 minutes and then just stir it occasionally. So as soon as it comes to the hard boil I'll set my timer. Now that's looking like a fairly hard boil there, so I'm going to set my timer now. And there she goes. I'm just going to give it the occasional move with the spoon, move it in towards the centre. As soon as it gets into a real hard boil I'll just bring it in. Well, there's our timer. So now 5 minutes. So what I'm going to do now is turn the heat right off. I'll put some in the saucer in the fridge and see what it sets like. We found that what I put in the fridge was still a little bit watery. I've had this cooking again for about another 15 minutes, but not boiling rapidly, just a sort of a boil and a stir now and again. Nearly come to the point where I might just turn it off and put a bit more in the fridge. Our jam is set beautiful. Toasted artisan bread here. I've got some of my banana, like I did yesterday with the sapote jam. So that extra 15 minutes with a slow boil really made a difference, I reckon.
Yes, it looked more like jam.
I'll have a taste. That's absolutely beautiful. Oh, that's exquisite. Anyway, thanks for watching and we'll catch you later. Bye.